let everybody know what's going on in the market today if you haven't seen already. Starting out this morning, all sectors of the market were down. Uh, we talked about the futures market being the the momentum starter when it comes to the market, and when it came to the futures market, everything S&P 500, the Dow, the Nasdaq, they were all down this morning, which uh, which was pretty expected to some analysts. We also have some news with Dr. Fauci. Show my portfolio real quick. I'm actually down about 25%. Well, I was down 25% a while ago. Now I'm down 20%. But I'm actually all the stocks that I've purchased this week and the end of last week, they're actually all down. So anybody that has purchased stocks and they actually own shares of company, don't worry about it. It always fluctuates up and down. When there's down moments, like down days like today, it's a perfect day to set aside the cash that you have aside and start buying up some more shares. So when you have those up days, you actually have a higher percentage of gains. So I'm down around 20%, around 90, $91, and it's going to fluctuate for the rest of the day. I'm actually in a play three contracts right now. I got two contracts with Oracle and one contract with Micron. Y'all know I roll with Micron and I roll with Starbucks a lot, but I actually been doing some research on Oracle, and between this week and next week, they are expected, according to the research that I've done, they're expected to hit their 52-week high. So I bought two contracts with them, and the contracts I bought them for like $40 a piece. So right now they're down like $25, $24. I'm not worried about it. The contract doesn't end until Friday, so there's plenty of room for it to recover. And by the end of the week, the plan is to have gains at the end of the week so we can start buying more shares of other companies. I've been looking into other companies to buy some more stocks in, buy some more shares of stock, and I'm trying to build a good team. Right now, I got my starting, my starting five, one, two, three, four, five. Right now I got my starting five companies that I'm messing with. I'm gonna start building, uh, uh, working on my sixth team member of the group of stocks that I'm holding. So yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait. This is news from this morning. Dow falls for the first time in 7 days, more than 300 points as a comeback rally pauses. So whenever they have consecutive days where you have gains and consecutive days of ups and consecutive days of companies hitting their 52-week high or surpassing their 52-week high, because there's a lot of companies that surpass their 52-week high. Like for instance, Beyond Meat, I deleted Beyond Meat out of my watch list because I said uh, I don't want to deal with Beyond Meat because I knew that Starbucks a few months ago they were a competitor. They kept on releasing product at the same time, saying, "Hey, they did that. Oh, well, let's do this. That's a plant-based product." So I said, "I'm gonna just roll with Starbucks." And then Beyond Meat, they signed a deal with Starbucks concerning their Beyond Meat product, and then all of a sudden, they started out at $130 a share, and by the end of the day, they was at $160 a share. So stuff like that happens, and it happens right before your eyes. But You can't pick them all, can't choose them all, but you can uh, stick to your guns. You could plan and stick to your plan. So Boeing jet delivers Boeing jet deliveries sink to just four in May. Um, these are the top movers today. Out of all of the companies that I have in my watch list, all of the companies that I have, except for a few, were down today. Like for the majority of last week, AMD was down and everything else was up. Now AMD is up and everything else is down. You see, now AMD is up to $56.10 a share. They're up 5% for the day. We checked them out today. And they've been going up since this morning, and they're going to continue to go up for the rest of the day. Let's see what their 52-week high is. 52-week high is $59.27, and their high just for the day is $56.23. So they're just roughly $3 away from their 52-week high. They might hit that today, even though it's only 2 hours left in the market. They might hit it today. I wouldn't doubt it. So the oil and petroleum companies had a big rise yesterday. Anybody that was holding any shares of stock and energy, they had a great bounce yesterday. Um, I was listening to Earn Your Leisure on YouTube with and they had Ian Dunlap. He trades futures, and then they also had a guest that specialized in trading. Well, he buys index funds, um, so he could beat the market every year. But they gave some pretty good advice about companies that have filed for bankruptcy, and even though they don't have the gains that they had over the years, they're still having some gains within the past few weeks. He said basically plan an exit strategy if it's a dying company, and also pay attention to which chapter of bankruptcy that they file, because one they could be wrapping it up, and another one they could be just trying to manage the funds that they have to keep going. So look at Apple. Apple was up. I gotta hurry up and build a plan to buy some Apple stock just to hold. I want to at least get about 10 shares of Apple, because I say within the next 2 years, I've been saying this for a while now, in the next year or two, they're going to be like the next Toshiba or the next Amazon. They're going to hit the uh, thousand dollar per share mark here pretty soon. So anytime to get in, even though that they surpassed their 52-week high today, they're going to keep on going up. They're going to keep on going up. Actually, I went over some research that I heard last night, and Apple is working on creating their own search engine. Creating their own search engine. Right now, they currently use Google for their main search engine, and Google actually pays them billions of dollars each year just so they could be the primary search engine on their devices. We're talking iPhones, iPads, Air 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 Airbooks, MacBooks, MacBook Pros, and the Mac Towers, the Mac Pros. Actually getting paid billions of dollars by Google just to be their main search engine, and now they're getting into the game to creating their own search engine themselves. So they're about to skyrocket, and they have a good team. So I'm gonna start building a plan and start buying about 10 shares of stock of Apple before that happens. So like I said, I'm in a contract with Oracle. Oracle actually has their quarterly earnings reading on June the 16th. So between today and a week from now, they should have some great fluctuation. I actually bought two contracts saying that they're going to go up to $55.50, and I'm gonna hold on to them. I'm not gonna sell them low, but I'm gonna hold on to them until they at least get close to $55.50, and then I am going to probably buy another contract until next Tuesday. So yeah, that's where I'm at with Oracle. Dr. Fauci, he was actually he had an interview this morning on Yahoo Finance. I was watching Brown Foreman, and I stopped watching them yesterday because I knew after yesterday their stock would fall because they actually had a quarterly reading um, yesterday after market, and so they would have a rise. So they did have a rise yesterday, but today I knew they would have a fall because after the reading, um, that's when uh, funds go somewhere else, like we spoken before. Um, what else in Yahoo News? Yeah, Fauci spoke today about the pivoting to end lockdowns. Now that we see that there's more um, states that are opening back up to the new normalcy and getting involved with working with their local government to have some type of rules of social distancing, but still be out socially. Um, the whole country is starting to be on a more same page type thing when it comes to opening back up, um, especially when it comes to all the places that we go to socially, like outside, parks, swimming pools, beaches, things of that matter. And it's some states,